Hey guys, Silly Ninja here, back for another Fulham playthrough part. And now, if you remember last episode, I did say that this would be filled with craziness surrounding Mbakane, and, well, this episode doesn't disappoint. But before we get to that, we're going to start off with the game against Rapid Vine in the Euros. They've lost pretty much all of their games, so, I mean, and it was at home, so I was expecting a big win here. Big win. Hopefully that could happen. You know, I mean, sometimes I do suck against the shit teams, example Birmingham, but Insigne got the ball, he has a lovely little shot, it takes a massive deflection and goes in. So that broke the deadlock to make it 1-0 to us. Very lucky, really. I hardly ever get the lucky bounces, so it's nice to get one every now and then, just to make it 1-0. And then it took us ages to score again. Berbatov gets the ball, passes it to Mbakane, he takes a lovely strike and a beautiful goal from Mbakane in the 60th minute. He is just an absolute goal scoring machine, which is why in January, hint January, there's something going on around surrounding him. And then that was pretty much it. But in the 63rd minute, a fantastic volley from Drazen. I presume it's Drazen. Brilliant volley. I didn't even want to watch it. And Subotic looks like he could be injured. Luckily, it wasn't a serious injury. I have had like no injuries this season. I've just realised that. My God, I've had literally no injuries all season, pretty much. Apart from at the beginning when Sven Bender and Nainggolan was injured. But other than that, wow, I've been lucky. Holy shit. So as you can see, at the minute I'm 5th, but I do have a game in hand. So this game against Stoke is a big game. Stoke, I've never really struggled against Stoke. Some people really don't like playing against Stoke, but they're in an awful run of form. They lost the last 3 games against Arsenal, Swansea and Chelsea. So, and I'm on a good run of form at the minute. So, you know, I'd be favourites for this game. Let's put it that way. I'd definitely be favourites for this game. Chelsea, as you can see, are almost running away with the league. 48 points, and then Manchester United on 37. Crazy how far ahead they are. Insigne puts a lovely ball into Mbakane, who then returns it back to Insigne. He cuts inside of the defence, has a lovely shot, and that makes it 1-0. Brilliant interplay between Mbakane and Insigne to make it 1-0. Is this at home? I didn't see if this was at home. If it's at home, I'm not surprised that I'm winning, but Jonathan Waters gets a yellow card for that. For slightly pushing John Arne Risa. Don't know why, but Risa makes a fantastic run down the wing. He cuts inside, he then passes it to David, who takes a lovely shot. It hits the post and then comes off of Begovic and goes in. Again, another lucky bounce. I'm full of the luck today, whenever I played this. I never get those lucky bounces, so it's nice to get them every now and then. Yeah, that's just irritating. That's some FIFA BS. If that happened to me, I would be raging so hard right now. But David puts a lovely ball into the box. The goalkeeper didn't know whether to come or go, and Nainggolan, being 6'15", he was always going to finish that. So that makes it 3-0 in the 53rd minute. I was really impressed with that because I don't often score from corners, but it was a beautiful curling corner into the far post, and Nainggolan was always going to do well. And then the 77th minute, some BS happened here. Jerome, who apparently is as quick as Insigne, puts in a ball, and then Kenwyne Jones scores. It's just to ruin my clean sheet. That was all that was for, just to ruin my clean sheet. Nothing more than that. 92nd minute, I hoofed it up, and that was the end of that game. So a 3-1 win against Stoke, a good result. To keep us moving towards that 4th place spot. Insigne got man of the match with an 8.6, so that's always good. Arsenal beat Bolton 3-0, which is disappointing. But it's the 28th of December, our next game against West Ham. All these games now, which is scary, I suppose, to me. I mean, they're not in a good run of form than at West Ham. Draw, and a loss. But the scary thing for me is that every single game that comes up now is a massive game. Look how tight it is, and it only gets tighter. Wahey. Literally, and Insigne. Oh, what a god! What a god! He does a cheeky little chip, and this is away from home, I think, as well. What a fucking lad! I love Insigne at the minute. I don't even have words to comprehend how awesome that goal is. Such a good chip to make it 1-0. And Mbakane buzzes it to Insigne, who then goes on a lovely run, cuts inside of Collison, I think it is, and then a cool finish. Fantastic goal. Insigne was well up for this game. He was absolutely on fire. He wanted to score in this game. He wanted to show that Mbakane isn't the only good striker here, that there is Insigne. Because Mbakane has been stealing the limelight a little bit. I think he's the top goal scorer in the league. I think Insigne is doing better in the Euros, goal scoring wise, but Stephen Sidwell goes through on the 89th minute, and he has a shot, and Stephen Sidwell, my god, he has got a shot and a half on him. He really has. Fantastic shot. I don't even know why, because in real life he doesn't score that many goals. So that made it 3-0 in the 90th minute, so that's nice. It's always nice to have goal scorers in your team all over the pitch. And the transfer market is now open. So this is going to be a huge thing. And our first offer was from PSV for Mbakane, and I was like, no, don't be silly, I'm not accepting a £7 million offer. So I put £37 million on him. Just to sort of scare him away, I suppose. You know, just to make him think, I'm not paying that, don't be ridiculous. And then we get a thing about Stephen Kelly being unsettled, but he's shit, so it doesn't really bother me. It's not like, you know, if it said Insigne's unsettled, I would start to worry, but luckily, there's nothing really I have to worry about. We get another offer from Mbakane from Newcastle. Again, I put the same offer on, 36 million, just to scare him off. You know, they're never going to accept that, are they? Let's be honest. It's 36 million pounds. I mean, think who you could buy for 36 million pounds. You wouldn't sign Mbakane. Let's put it that way. But the next game was against Aston Villa. Played them recently, and we lost 2-1. Wasn't happy with that result. So we're going to make a change. We're going to win this game. They have Leitch and Warnock and Carruthers all not available for this game, which is always good. Berbatov doing some cheeky skills. It trickles its way to there. Some cheeky skills. So yeah, I always struggle against Aston Villa, as you know. And stupidly, Hangland just wanted them to score for some reason. And such shit goalkeeping as well. That's such a cheap goal. So awful. To make it 1-0 to them, so I was always going to be on the downhill, but as you can see, it's from the kickoff, so you know something's about to happen. Berbatov puts a beautiful ball into Insigne, and again, Insigne is going to finish that all day long, so their lead did not last long. You know, 2 minutes was that? It didn't last long at all. So now it's 1-1. Making our move on them, we can push on from here. Berbatov puts a beautiful ball into Nainggolan, and Nainggolan, oh, what a finish. What a finish from Nainggolan. He's been scoring a lot recently, and fantastic goal. Absolutely fantastic goal. 2-1 now, actually. 2-1. Jesus Christ, this is a surprise. Put this in your diaries, guys, because this may be the day that I actually beat Aston Villa. Oh my god, I'm more likely to beat Barcelona than I am Aston Villa in this game for some weird reason. But anyway... But as soon as I say that, Darren Bent takes it apart, and that's one of those things where I couldn't control Hangland. He did that on his own accord, so he just pulled Bent down to make it a penalty to them, and I suck at saving penalties. Leno went the right way, but no, he couldn't save it, could he? Oh god no, it's Aston Villa. I can't be Aston Villa, don't be silly. As you can see, I'm pissed off. So 31 minutes gone, 2-2. What a ridiculous, ludicrous, silly game. Mbakane puts a beautiful ball into Insigne just after the break, and what a finish! What a finish that is! Off the inside of the post and in to make it 3-2. Now, crazy game. This is a crazy game. It's one of those games where you know it's going to end up with like 7 goals or something. And then Berbatov passes it to Mbakane. Mbakane wants to get in on the goal scoring, and oh my god. Look at that! Look at that for a goal! Holy shit! It's not a surprise that PSV and Newcastle are interested in him. Did you see that? What a goal! That was ridiculous. He was on the turn as well, and he still managed to put that away. That is unbelievable goal scoring ability. That is. So that's 4-2 in the 60th minute. And then we weren't done there. Oh god no! This is Aston Villa. We want to show our supremacy. Insigne cuts inside of the defence, curls it around the goalkeeper to make it 5-2. And then he decides to have a fit for some reason, don't really know why. You know, that's what he does. He's a goal scoring fitting machine. What? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, 5-2, and then we still weren't done. Berbatov has a cheeky little go. It gets saved by Guzan, but falls to Mbakane, and that is one player you do not want it to fall to. If it falls to Mbakane, you know you're going to concede. That's effectively how I see it. So that makes it 6-2. I know, crazy game. And we still weren't done. They just gave the ball to us, and Insigne gets tackled. But then, I don't know why I've kept this in. Maybe this was a mistake, or... No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Sidwell, he gets the ball, he runs forward, he puts it into Insigne, who then... Does he square it? No, he does a little cheeky bit of skill, gets tackled to the ground to give it a penalty, and then there's a substitution. I don't know whether Is this... Yeah, this is still the penalty, sorry. I was wondering if I skipped the penalty because I missed it, but I think this is still the penalty, yeah. So Mbakane steps up as he's our best penalty taker at the minute. A beautiful finish. So that makes it, what now? I've lost count of how many goals I've scored. That's right, Aston Villa. You frickin' I warned you. 7-2. Don't come to us again and expect to win. 7-2. What an absolute domination right there. Crazy. Mbakane got a 9.8 in that game. A 9.8! That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. PSV say, nah, obviously that's too much. And Newcastle, what? What? Newcastle have been given a lot of money recently, and they've decided to match my £36 million offer. 36 million? Sorry, I'm just going to say that again. 36 million. We also get an offer for Dimitar Berbatov, but at this point I was sort of like, what the fuck is going on? I may have been able to sell a player that I signed for 2.6 million for 36 million. If the deal goes through, that is. So yeah, guys, that is pretty crazy. Our next episode will start off a game against Birmingham, I think it is. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!